Ba-da-da-da-da-da, 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 ba-ba-da-da. Welcome back to the channel, Spazites, and if this is your first trip, then you are not a Spazite yet, but you will soon be. Keep listening, keep watching. Please leave a thumbs up or down. I'd prefer a thumbs up. Down below, feel free to leave comments. I always try to respond if a response seems necessary. I really like to chat with my followers on the page here. So anyways, if you don't already, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Let's get on to it. Recently, I've made some purchases of some new things, and I have a special I have a special surprise after we go over the recent Amiibo purchases. Toys R Us had a special sale, buy one get one 50% off on Amiibo, so I got two of the few Amiibo that I have left. As you can see, I have a couple open here. These were bought used at a store in Cleveland, Tennessee, about 45 minutes away, so close-ish to me, that deals in mostly video games, but they have a few Amiibo that they have listed on their Amazon page. But anyway, we have the original Samus and Samus Aran and Pit here. Now we are going to do a comparison of Pit and Dark Pit. Dark Pit being one of the first Amiibo I ever got when I moved down here. I'm not going to bother with the Samus Aran because the Varia Suit Samus is completely different, so we're not really going to compare the two just on that alone. Anyway, let's get to our visual reviews. As you can see in the background, we got the Mario Party Bowser and Diddy Kong here. Let's get to it. So let's start with Samus Aran. This is Samus Aran. Samus Aran is the star of Metroid. Metroid is a really great game that Nintendo put out in the 80s. Metroid has had many, many sequels and a few spin-offs from what I've been told. I've never played any but the first two Metroid games. They're on my bucket list. I have so many games on my bucket list. I wish there was more time in the day. And I wish I could live forever and would never forget things. But this is Samus Aran, once again, with all of the Amiibo. Nintendo, or whoever their manufacturer is, has done a great job with the paint apps. It's very shiny. I like it. And then there's Samus's. I always have to show off the butt of the Amiibos. She's got a smaller butt than I would have guessed. Well, there we go. There's Samus. Love this character, love this figure. Samus is a great figure. Have you ever found one of the Samuses with two blasters? I know my friend was on the hunt for one. He never found one, but he did find a Link with his sword arm fallen off and just floating around loosely in the box. But anyway, here's Samus. That's Samus Aran. Okay, next, and we got to do this fast because I have a bunch of little things to go through, and I don't want to take up too much time. Next, we have our Pit. Pit was one of my long sought after figures. He has taken a long time to find. I really love Pit. I never got to play the original Kid Icarus, but I remember Pit being one of the main characters in a cartoon as a child that I used to watch. And I always wanted to play Kid Icarus because I always loved the thought of having wings. And that alone and his characterization on that cartoon I used to watch is why I love Pit. I never got to play it. I really want to get Kid Icarus Uprising. I still haven't gotten that for the 3DS. Probably be getting it here pretty soon. I know it's dropping in price on Amazon, so excited about that. But anyway, here's Pit, and then we are going to do a little comparison of him next to Dark Pit, who is a completely different mold. It's not just a repaint, which is really cool. You see Dark Pit has this gun shooter thing. I should probably research this stuff before I start doing this. But anyway, here's Dark Pit, a completely different mold from regular Pit. Completely different character. I know I've already gone over these characters before, so we're not going to spend too much time. Well, I mean Dark Pit anyway. So let's get to it. Let's open our new Amiibo. We have Diddy Kong and Bowser. And we're going to open up Diddy Kong first because we have Bowser. We're going to do a comparison of Bowser next to his Smash Brothers version. And let's just rip Diddy open. Come on, Diddy. Diddy Kong. I don't know why I said that. I apologize. I mean no respect to Mr. P. Diddy. He is a great rapper, one of the greatest of all time. I wonder if maybe he was a big Donkey Kong fan as a kid and that's why he calls himself P. Diddy. Unless it just sounds like Puff Daddy. But anyway, enough of that. Here is P. Diddy. He's got the yellow P stick. Like the Link figure that nobody likes. I wish they had made these sticks that put the characters on there white. So here's Diddy Kong. He's awesome. Let me zoom in on that. You can see he's got a Nintendo cap on, which is pretty awesome. Good detail all around. You can see all the fur, tail, shirt. We're good to go. That's enough for Diddy Kong there. Let's get him out of the way and open up our Bowser. As you can see in the background while I'm opening up Bowser, I'm slowly working on my SH Figure Arts line of awesomeness. And if you've been following me, you will know that I have been doing those reviews as well. So if you found this video by searching for Amiibo, make sure you check out some of my other videos. I do a lot of action figure reviews and other stuff. Now we have Bowser, King of the Koopas, the Bowsernator, Bowserama, the Bowsinski, and I'm done. Here is Bowser, King of the Koopas. We're going to make this really quick. I've already done the original Bowser, the Mario Smash Brothers Bowser, and he's got a very similar pose. I think they basically took the same figure and just melted him, made him a little hot, and reposed him a little, because it looks like the same quality. This one feels a little bit lighter than this one, so it's very likely a different figure, but I mean, just look at the similarities. This one's got a little bit more shading in the paint. But even his hands are still done in a very, very similar pose. That hand seems to be twisted a little, and that hand, yeah, it's a very similar pose. I'm actually surprised to see how similar these two figures are. This one has a lot more shading to make him look darker. This one's a little happier, like the Mario Party game. So, but there's those two together. Okay, now we have 5 new Amiibo, 4 new Amiibo. He doesn't count. 6, I should have had Pit in there. But now our very special surprise is the Buzzwing from Skylander Superchargers, the final vehicle. Now Buzzwing goes with Thrillipede. You can see him here. I have the Excellent or Excited or the Thrillipede Easter repaint. I don't know if you want to call it Easter. Depending, I know that they want to make sure they don't offend anyone, so they give it a random generic holiday name, like Holiday Thrillipede, but he's Excellent or something. No, that's Excellent Wee Ruptor is the original guy. But anyway, here we go. Let's do the Buzzwing. The Buzzwing vehicle is awesome. Check this out. I know there's a way to do it, unless you just do this. I know the wings are posable somehow. Ah, button. There's a button here. Look at that. Not only does that button release the wings, it also makes them flap. So that is Thrillipede's vehicle, Buzzwing. Now I don't have Thrillipede to show you guys yet. I have the Easter Thrillipede that I'll show you. Quickly, Thrillipede is this guy. He's the 4-armed millipede guy. And this is his vehicle. which I'm very excited about. I can't wait to get regular Thrillipede. I love all the repaints, but I find this repaint to be a little lacking. So I'm really excited to finally get real Thrillipede. So anyway, until next time, happy hunting, and let's get the rest of the crew in there. They all wish you happy hunting, be kind, and until next time, goodbye. Bye, everybody.